Thank you for joining me for day 2 of our spring break. For today on spring break, we are going to take off. And what are these? They're airplanes. 1, 2, 3, 4 big airplanes and a couple other smaller ones. There's a small airplane, there's a small airplane. I think that's the airport with the big tower. This is called the Berenstain Bears Take Off. This looks so exciting. The Berenstain Bears Take Off by Mike Berenstain. Look, says Brother Bear, there is an air show today. Let's go, says Sister Bear. Good idea, says Papa. It'll be fun, says Mama. Plane, says Honey. Zoom, zoom. That is the first plane that ever flew, says Mama. It doesn't fly very high, says Sister, or very far, says Brother. But it does fly. That doesn't look like the airplanes we see at the airports today. More planes were soon built, says Papa. They flew higher, faster, and farther. There are so many different kinds, says Mama. That one is long and skinny, says Brother. That one has its tail on the front. That's kind of silly. Let's go up in a balloon, says Mama. Welcome, says the guide. You can see the show from the air. What a view, says Papa. Tell us all about the plane, says Mama. These are the old fighter planes, says the guide. They were the early planes used in the war. That one has 2 wings. Which one has 2 wings? Does this one have 2 wings? Or does this one? That's right, the brown one has 2 wings. This one has 1, 2, 3. 3 wings, says Sister. Wow, says Papa, those planes are fast. They had to be, says the guide. They're racing planes. And the fastest plane won the race. Look, this has a number 5. This one has the number 7. Those planes are sort of slow, says Brother. Not all planes need to go fast, says the guide. Some planes are like your family car. They just need to get from here to there. Oh, sorry. Look at those planes go, says Brother. That doesn't look safe, says Mama. It wasn't, says the guide. Those are warplanes. That's how they flew in a big fight. Look at all those warplanes. That one looks scary. It looks kind of like a shark, a green shark. Those planes are loud, says Sister, and big. They're giant warplanes, says the guide. They were called flying forts. They sound strong, says Mama. Roar, roar, says Honey. Look, they're loud. Honey and Sister Bear are covering their ears. Some big planes are for travel, says the guide. This jumbo jet will take you on a trip. It can fly across the sea. It will take you to faraway lands. Jet planes can fly very fast, says the guide. Some have strange shapes. This one has a pointy nose. Look at that one. It's almost like a triangle. That one looks big and fat, says Sister. That is a rocket plane, says the guide. It flew faster than any plane before it. Whoosh, says Honey. Whoosh. Not all aircraft have wings, says the guide. A blimp is lighter than air. Like our balloon? asks Sister. Yes, says the guide. But a blimp uses a motor to fly. Air balloons just float in the wind. This has a motor. It can decide where it wants to go. There we go. Helicopters also fly without wings, says the guide. Spinning blades keep them up. They make a chopping sound, says Mama. That's why they're called choppers, says the guide. Chop, 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 says Honey. Look at all those helicopters. There's a red one. Do you see the red one? And the yellow one. And the green one. And the orange one. Do you see the orange one? And the gray one. Some planes can fly without power, says the guide. They sail on the wind for miles and miles. Some planes are very small, says the guide. You can build an ultralight yourself. But, says Honey. I wouldn't build one till you're an adult. It's not a safe thing to do. Thank you for the tour, says Papa. Look, I'm a plane, says Brother. Me too, says Sister. Now we have our own air show, says Mama. Broom, broom, says Honey. Maybe you can ask your mom and dad to help you build a paper airplane and fly it around. Be sure to send me pictures if you do. Bye, see you tomorrow.